Hi guys, this is Tony here from Metal Ruse. You're about to sit down and enjoy an interview I just did um, over there, and so do like and subscribe so you can get all this straight into your streaming and into your consciousness as soon as it arrives. So enjoy the interview, and I will. Over to you, Tony. Nice to have you on to come and chatting with us, Paddy from Nasty, a great band, fantastic band I've
Hey.
been following for quite some time. So, chuffed to have a chat with you.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, and you're coming over to tour with the on the amazing Curse tour, aren't you?
Yeah. Yes, we are.
Yes, yes.
I'm really looking forward to that. So it's the first time for us coming to Australia, and I'm really, really, really stoked.
I'm pleased because I was looking at obviously, you're supporting Paleface Swiss, right?
Yes.
Brilliant double. How did that
Good
come
match.
about? Great match. Yeah.
Yeah,
What
I
brought you
mean,
together? Are you friends or?
yeah, we are friends for a couple of years already. So it's like over here we had like this COVID thing. I mean, it was like a worldwide
Yeah,
thing,
yeah.
kind.
Yeah.
And I remember like we asked them to play some shows with us in Switzerland to like we had like two or three shows in Switzerland and we were like okay maybe you can join and since then we're like friends. I think it's from 21 or something like that. So yeah, since then we're like friends and like connected in a very good and cool way. We just did the US tour with them. We shared a bus for like 40 days, whatever, and
Wow.
had like 34 shows in the US, which
Jeez.
was fucking amazing. Yeah, yeah. We had
Hey,
them.
it's brilliant.
We also had them on a tour over here in Europe, and so yeah, like really happy to do this together.
It's fantastic. It's always good to know that when you're a co-headliner or like a band and a support band are coming, that they know each other, will get on with it. It's not just promoters going, you do this, you do that, you'll be
Yeah,
okay. You know what I mean? It's a nice synergy for you.
absolutely.
Um,
And we're like, it's like I said, we're like really, really good friends, and we had like the best of times in the US already. And like the boys, they came over and they were like, "We're going to Australia. Do you want to join us?" We just said yes, and it was like, "Okay, it's a done deal now." So we just it
it's a great country
was
to
pretty
tour.
simple. Sorry?
Yeah, it's a great country to tour. You're gonna love it when you're over here.
Like I said, it's the first time and really, really, really stoked. We had like plans back in the days, like years and years ago. We there was like opportunity we had to come over, but it got canceled right before we started booking flights. So yeah, I
Ah,
don't
it's
know
horrible
why,
when that
but
happens. Yeah, I mean, you've
uh,
got you're starting Perth and you finish in Brisbane. You've got one, two, three, four, six dates here,
yes,
which is great. In September, start on the 2nd, finish on the 10th.
yeah,
Um, Brilliant. And your music, of course. You've made a lot of albums. This is not your
yeah,
first
already.
rodeo, right? So,
Eh,
so
Like,
bringing that kind of big catalog with you is going to be interesting.
yeah, it's gonna be very interesting, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, how,
I
I
mean,
mean, have you got a
like
fan base here? You got a big fan base here, do you know?
I, I, I think we have like people all over the world who are listening to Nessie, but
Mm.
I don't know. Maybe. See, I
Never know.
hope. I
I
mean,
hope so
like
as well.
we have a really big catalog. We just talked about it so we just had a festival on Saturday. And we talked about like set list stuff. So what song we should add, what song should get like we should get rid of. And we're like, it's hard to choose because we have like 130 songs in total.
Yeah. Yeah.
Obviously we should play the newer ones, but it's like we still have like favorites from the old records. So yeah, we'll see. We right now we have a cool mix, I would say, but yeah.
Because I mean, I went and had a listen back to jump into your back catalogue again over the last couple of days, and I think like Love and Shocker and all those things,
Yeah.
Religion, um, great albums, right? So uh,
Thank
I
you.
wouldn't know where I go to jump in. I mean, on the new album, Heartbreak Criminals, it's great, right? It's a really good album, but it's about what's it, 2 years old now, 2023 when it came out.
It is it's 2 years old now. But
Mm.
have you heard about our EP, which is out since March this year?
I must have missed. Have I
Black
missed
My
that?
Heart.
I'm so sorry, Paddy. I've missed it. What?
Oh, good.
What was the name of
Yeah,
it? Let me write it down. Oh,
Black My Heart.
Thank you. I've just I've been on the old albums, you see. I have to. And I wasn't looking at EPs. I was looking at albums. Oh my God, embarrassing. I'm a
All good,
professional.
all
I am
good.
truly a professional. I know what I'm doing. I just missed it. I'll listen to that tonight. So that's more recent, obviously. So you'll be playing that stuff to the audience as well, I'd imagine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
We got like from the new EP, we pretty much play, except of one song, we play like every song, I guess. So we got one feature with the Paleface guys on a EP.
Mm.
We'll see. We
Oh,
bring this one. We'll see.
yeah.
We need to talk about that. And yeah, I mean, you can if you look up the song titles, the song is called Talk. So
Oh, there you go. All right. I mean,
yeah,
I mean, you have a reputation, shall we say, in the industry for your live energy, if that's the
yeah,
right term. I mean,
that's good to
yeah,
hear.
you have a reputation. I mean, I've written here, someone wrote, and this is a lovely thing, I think, they wrote, fucked up music for fucked up world, right?
Oh yeah.
And I think when I listen to that, your music, it's really brutal and it's
Mhm.
really in your face because obviously it's breakdown and it's deathcore and so on.
Yeah.
But there's a beauty to it as well, Paddy, right? There's an interesting delicacy to it, even though it's extreme.
Yeah. I mean, it's like the songs you hear on a record, we never have like a certain approach to do this or to do that, whatever. We're never prepared when we go to the studio. We just write stuff in the studio straight away. So I think this is like a spontaneous way to like create music, whatever. And like Matt, especially Maddie and me, and like also Nash and Tom, we all have like a different kind of music genres we love. I'm like the more the metal and death metal, technical whatever guy.
Mm.
I know you can't hear it.
I can actually, and you
But
can
we're
hear
like,
you hear hardcore in there. You hear all sorts of stuff in there, right?
yeah, we love melodic stuff. We're trying to add it here and there as well, but yeah, it's always like a mix, and I think the mix between like all the stuff we love.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the outcome you can listen to.
I think the audience are going to dig it, right? Because if they haven't heard you but know Paleface,
Mhm.
it'll be really good for them to get to see you open up new worlds for them as well. Because let's be honest, everyone loves to hear new music.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
yeah, so they come to see Paleface and they'll be blown away by Nasty. Look, that's the key.
Hopefully. I mean, we had the exact experience in the US. So it's like Paleface. They people attending at the show at the Paleface show, they didn't know Nasty at all. I mean, they were like a little percentage, like maybe 5%, maybe
Hmm.
10% of the people attending the show. They heard about Nasty, but they've never seen Nasty or never like the rest was like they didn't know. But the feedback we got after the show was just amazing. It's like, okay, this is
Yeah.
awesome to play in front of new people. It's like even though the band exists like for 20 years, you have the chance to play in front of new people, which is not usual, I would say.
No, it's wonderful. Like I went and had watched some of your YouTube clips just because I'd known about you and I know
Mhm.
your music, but I'd never seen it. So I go and do a YouTube thing and went, "Whoa, the audiences are in for something."
Yeah, it's always wild. So we love we
Wild.
love we love it wild. We love the chaos, but it needs to be respectful. Like
Oh yes.
it's like yeah, it's like a different topic about like violent stuff in a mosh pit or whatever.
Yeah.
It's up to the people, but they have to be like respectful.
Oh, look, I'm too old for that kind of thing now. I tend to stand at the side when that starts whizzing around. But as long as like I said, as long as there's respect, that's all we really need to to think about. But I mean, it's like Paleface, a Swiss band. They're not a country that you associate with that kind of music. You know what I mean? Like they're so nice and placid and
Yeah, yeah, it's beautiful. Like, for me, it's like the if you go there and if you see like everything in Switzerland, it's just beautiful and amazing. And then you
Mm.
have like the boys doing this kind of music, super angry, super pissed off. Like, okay,
Yeah,
why?
why
We're a
exactly?
there are cows and there are like mountains and stuff like that and
Beautiful
good
chocolate
cheese.
and great water, and yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
Like, oh, but you see, that's the brilliant incongruity of what we listen to, isn't it? That often, how
absolutely.
often, like you seem to me like a very nice guy, right? So how
Thank
often, yeah, how often is it that you'd put a record on, something like yours? I mean, let's be honest, something like from, let's be say from Aggressor, right?
you.
Aggression, and it's like, but then they're just nice guys going to get a coffee down the street. You know what I mean? It's
That's what we
just
do. Yeah, we
this.
hang out. We do. Yeah.
Yeah, the weird juxtaposition of extreme music. People always think that everyone is just angry all the time, and
No,
it's like no,
no.
by no, it's just your outlet.
It is an outlet. It's like we are like coming from this old school hardcore scene. It's like it's like back in the days it was like going to a concert like or playing music, whatever was always an outlet. And this is what we're trying to like transport with our music also. Just whatever. If you want to come to a show and just go fucking crazy, just do it because maybe it's like therapy for you. And yeah,
Yeah, and there's the
also
energy.
for us.
Yeah, and the energy that yeah, well, that's right because it's back and forth energy, right? Isn't it? I mean,
Yeah.
it's your energy to you, and then energy from you to them, and back and forth, and you feed off each other. I mean, how many times have you been to a gig where they don't do anything? You just can't. The gig doesn't get moving because it just the band just is
Yeah.
standing there like,
Yeah, I know, and that's it's like every time I'm going like on a show or whatever. I work in the music industry as well, and I
mm,
see a lot of shows actually, and it's like the music is awesome, but please like transport or show like a little expression how experiencing this.
I
It's
think
cool if you can play
yeah,
the riff like this, yeah, but just maybe headbang a little bit to
yeah.
it.
I think it's because the music sometimes, particularly in the more technical areas, is so technical that
Yeah,
they're finding it tough to keep
yeah,
playing that and also then have their audience participation. I
yeah,
think sometimes, especially with these prog bands, I love prog metal, but sometimes they're just widdly diddly all over the place and
yeah. But it's like
just
this is
them.
also. Don't get me wrong, it's awesome to
Oh,
watch.
I
Like
love it. Yeah, 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 yeah.
there's like a crazy guitars or basses or whatever. And I love watching drummers
Mm,
actually because this is like that's the
yes.
thing for me. Even though I can't play drums at all, but I love watching it. And like every time I listen to like whatever kind of music, like I'm just trying to focus on the drums because this is like what brings the power actually.
You and I are very similar because I'm a bass player,
Hmm.
and so I often, obviously, as a bass player, listen to the drummer, right? But there's something about really well made and produced drums. Like I was just thinking that again on Heartbreak Criminals, right? When you got those, the hi-hats are really crisp. The
Yeah,
cymbals are crisp, but then there's a
yeah,
brutality underneath, and there's suddenly the sharpness cuts through like a nice citrusy note. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
it just cuts through the mud, and I find that fascinating. Like I'm also the same. I listen to the drums.
Yeah, I mean, this is like we're like working a lot on the tone actually, and is if you hear like there's always a difference between all the records, so it's never the same.
No, yes,
Always like, oh, this is amazing. So for me, it's like tone wise, every record we put out was at that time was the best thing we we did. Like it's like if you listen to it, but
mm,
we try to do it better for the next time. Also like guitar tones and everything. I'm a sucker for that. It's like especially the music we do, it needs to be heavy as fuck on the guitar and on the
yes,
drums.
yeah. It does, but it also needs to be crisp, though, isn't it, Paddy? Because
Yeah,
there's a lot
exactly.
of that heavy stuff which is muddy
Yeah,
and don't get. I love atonal music, but there's a point where you want to hear the chord now and again.
yeah.
You know what I
True,
mean?
true, true. Yeah, yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, because that's what it is. It's music after all. So you do want to try and break through those barriers.
Mhm.
Which I think you do really well. So I mean, along with, as I said, along with Paleface, amazing,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah, it's a very good match, I would
very
say.
good match. So you start in Perth, and then you
Hmm.
go Adelaide, then you go Melbourne, Sydney,
Yes.
Newcastle, and Brisbane. This country is massive.
I know.
That is a big trip.
I know. I heard like it was like, how do we do that actually? And it was like all fly-in shows, so this is gonna be like exhausting, I guess, but
Ah,
I'm I don't care.
nah.
Really,
And
I
I want
can't
to
wait.
Yeah, and I want to thank you very much for you and the promoters for bringing bands and starting or ending up in Perth because it being a very remote city, very one of the most remote capital cities in the world, it
Yeah.
doesn't get as much loving from bands, particularly bands like yourself, who would never normally go to Perth, right? So it's
I heard.
really lovely that you're doing that.
Why is that a thing? Because I heard this is what I actually heard that Perth is not a common place to go for like or to
No,
like kind of
because of
whatever.
the distance.
Okay.
Because the
Oh.
distance. So, for instance, from Perth to Sydney is like 5 hours on the plane, right?
Oh. All right. Okay. Yeah.
And so, it's a long way, and so people tend to come and do Brisbane, Sydney, Melbourne, Adelaide, and then off, right?
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
often go the other side, and so it's really good that bands are doing that now, and bands like yourself, because there are rabid audiences over there. Rabid, I'm telling you, Paddy. They
Yeah.
really want to see this music,
Yeah.
and
Oh, yeah.
to them to come will just be.
Yeah, I'm it's like I said, we're like super stoked. I've never been to Australia. I guess the other boys also, so it's the first time for everyone in the band. So yeah,
Oh yeah, you're gonna love it. They've got a great sense of humor here.
all in.
Yeah, yeah, great sense of humor. Great. They are. I can't speak for everyone, but them. We all have great music. Like we love our music. So if they're at the gig, they're there because they love the music.
Hell yeah,
Um,
that's
and that's
awesome.
the important thing, I think. You know,
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
deep
true.
deep down. But I'm really glad. Are you getting a day or so off in between? You got a few days to do some sightseeing, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, I'm open to do whatever. It's like as soon as there's like to see cool stuff, we're like always down to do that.
Oh,
We're
brilliant.
not the guys who are like, oh, let's hang out in a hotel and do whatever. No,
Oh
I mean.
no, I couldn't stand it.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, like not having a chance to do Australia is mind blowing anyway. So why would I just hang out and do nothing? It's like if I can
Yeah.
see stuff, I would love to do that.
Brilliant. And are you working on new material at the
Yeah.
moment? Nope, I think we have lost connection. Oh, you there? You there?
Oh, sorry.
No, we lost
Yeah.
connection for a second. No, that's all right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
are we working on new material at the
Yeah.
moment, or
On new material?
yeah, yeah,
Yes, yes. Right now, like Maddie and me are like the guys for it actually, and I think we're like go to the studio this week and at least try to like do one single. So
brilliant.
we got the Australia tour, and then 2 weeks after we do our European tour and try to nail it before that. Maybe we see what happens. So just to have at least one song. But yeah, we're like always like thinking about doing new music and everything. I mean, it's like I said, the last record is out since March, but
Mm.
ready to go.
Well, that's right,
Ready to
and you've had 20 years of this. It's not like it's your first album.
Yeah,
You have a lot of experience, a lot of like every band, lots of ups and downs and ins and outs and things going on.
yeah, yeah.
And as you said before, not one album really is very similar to the other. They all have a different feel or zeitgeist to them at the moment of when they're recorded, which is why it makes it so fascinating when you listen to, like my favorite, which is Religion. Like when you listen to that,
Oh, yeah.
uh, and then and then you listen to others, and you go, "Kid, this isn't the same. Is this the same band? Oh, you can hear the DNA, but
Yeah.
like,
I know what you mean. It's like, especially in a religion, there's like my most favorite song is on this record. It's song is called At Night.
oh
I
yes,
don't know why, but this line this what catches me the most every time I'm just
yes,
rediscovering our music.
yeah, yeah, and that's a lovely thing. I went back and re-listened because I hadn't listened for a little while. So it was lovely. Then when I got the call, hey, I'm going to chat. I was like, oh, okay, go on, get the albums out and we listen to them.
Yeah.
Sorry, I missed the EP. I'm going to jump onto that as soon as we
All
hung
good,
up.
all good.
Um,
Let me know. Just you can just text me or whatever and just tell me what you think about that.
I will, I will absolutely do.
This also is a bit different again.
Oh, really? Oh, nice. I do love something different. Yes, because I mean, don't get me wrong. We all love AC/DC. We all love, things. But it's all after a while it becomes very similar. So it's nice that a
Yeah,
band
yeah,
swings and moves because you never know where it's going to come. you know,
Yeah.
keep the fans on their
Well,
toes.
yeah, true. I mean, we'd always try to like have the roots, but I guess the way we write music was always be like um it's like the basic ideas are always pretty much the same,
Yeah.
trying to add like cool stuff here and there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, the thing is, you're just evolving. A band of 20 years needs to would evolve and
Yeah,
grow. Otherwise, what have you learned? I mean, each day in the studio is a new thing for you, I'm sure. Like, you
yeah,
learn something new
yeah,
every day, right?
yeah.
And
We're,
so,
we're, we're not the band who is like spending 2 weeks in a row, day by day in the studio. We have the chance to like work with people who are like, "Are you free today?" So yes, okay, we come around. So this is how
oh,
we act.
brilliant! What a way to do it,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Man,
yeah, yeah.
spontaneous. That's fantastic.
Spontaneous. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And
I,
sometimes it's like sometimes it takes time to like find whatever, like just a starting riff for whatever song.
mm.
But uh like I said, we're never prepared, but we're always trying to figure stuff out.
You know what, though? I think that some of the greatest albums ever made are like that. Done in the studio. They go with a very small idea, maybe a
Mm,
corn of an idea, like a kernel, and then
yeah,
they work it out in the studio. And I'm sure the Beatles did a lot of that. Um,
yeah, yeah,
Led
absolutely.
Zeppelin would have done a lot of that. Sabbath would have done a lot of that. God bless Ozzy, right?
Yeah,
Um, so I think that that's a brilliant way of making music because you can't overcomplicate it.
yeah,
You
yeah,
can't you
exactly.
can't keep running out and recomposing and
Yeah.
go with the
I
flow.
like back in the days, like the first couple of records we did, I had like most of it done at home, but like the last 3 or 4 records were like, okay, on the fly pretty much. So see what
Nice.
happens.
You see what happens, and
Yeah,
they've come up well, man. The last album, Heartbreak Criminals, was brilliant, right? Really good
thank you.
album, like
Yeah,
cracker of an album. I mean, it's such a difference from your very first one. I mean, it's almost like kids and adults
yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah,
when you
yeah. I
hear
know, I know.
them.
I
Yeah,
understand. Yeah. I
teenagers
mean,
and
it's like,
adults.
yeah. Thank you.
Well, it's true. It's true. You put it on and you go, okay, like I get how the boys are growing and how the sound is growing and doesn't as I said, it keeps me on my toes as a listener. And
No.
I
I
love
mean, you,
that.
al- you we will always have the people because like this is like pretty much every time we release new music, whatever, we got the comments like, yeah, I love the first record, but this one is not blah blah blah. It's like, okay, man, just be open-minded, just listen to it if you like it or
Yeah.
not. I don't care, but we'll never be the band we have been like 20 years ago. So, it's
Yeah.
like there's always like a step up just especially for us, like
Yeah.
not even
Oh, it
it's
irritates
never
me.
gonna be like on the first record.
Yeah, look, Paddy, it
Never.
irritates me. It really does. There are certain people out there, you know that. You have fan bases. You've
Yeah,
been playing music a long time. And there are people out there who just constantly want, they just want aggression, 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 aggression. That's all they
yeah,
want. Or religion, religion, that's all they want. And,
yeah, yeah.
good on them, right? Good on them.
Absolutely, yeah.
But keep this quiet a bit. Like, like, to yourself.
Yeah. I
You
mean,
know?
I just like every time I just read it, it's like, okay.
Yeah,
Like,
you gotta have a thick skin, let it go over you. You just have to.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because they're not, the thing is, again, all creation is painful, right? All art is
Yeah,
painful. You're creating, you are giving your energy, your life force into this music. For someone to sit there who does, like going, what have they done? All
yeah,
they've done is listen to it, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
At the
Internet
end of the day.
warriors.
Yeah. Oh, internet warriors.
Yeah.
We won't get started on there. I've had
Yep.
plenty of my time with these people, but
Yeah.
but look, it was really love to chatting with you. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah,
I will
thanks
be
for
off to
having me.
listen to the EP now, and
Yeah, dude.
yeah, and hopefully I'll get to the Sydney show September the 7th.
Seventh, yeah. Come
Yes,
around, let's hang out,
yes, I would love
whatever,
to. Yeah, yeah,
beer or
yeah.
whatever.
I'll
Yeah.
have to get the neck muscles tightened up a bit before I get there.
Okay, do it. I got a very good app on my phone with like you can just start mo mobilizing your everything,
Yeah.
shoulders and neck. So
If you don't come away from one of your gigs without a bang over, there's something going on, isn't there, really? You haven't done it right.
Yeah, I have always a hangover, so yeah.
Holy Christ, yes. And it gets worse as you get older.
Yeah, true. It's like, okay, this hurts.
Yeah, it
Fine.
hurts, but you go, oh, it hurts, but oh yeah, it was great yesterday. Amazing. You don't
True.
care, right? You just think about the memory,
Yeah, true.
Pop a few painkillers and you'll be all right.
Yeah, then just go all over again. Yeah.
Exactly, start again. That's it.
Yeah.
Keep doing it. It
Yeah.
can't get worse, can it? All right. Take it easy, man. Thanks for coming on and
Yeah, thank
safe journey. And
yeah,
enjoy your trip
thank you
when you
very
get
much.
there, and I'll see you in Sydney.
All right. I see you there.
See you
Bye
there,
bye.
mate.
Thanks again.
Pleasure,
Bye
man.
bye.